Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are back here in Skyhold and we are just going around talking to our guys right now. I need to go and speak to oh god, what happened there? That was concerning. I need to go and speak to Vivienne. Vivienne's the one person in the main building that I don't think I've actually spoken to, so I need to go and do that now. As much as I don't particularly want to do it, it sort of has to be done. Vivienne, here we go.
I expected ruins.
They were. As you see, the Inquisition has not been idle.
Would it be possible to meet the Herald before we return to Ghislaine?
My dear Laurent, for you, anything.
Josephine's like, oh, screw you then.
Allow me to present Inquisitor Trevelyan.
Your worship, you do us great honor.
Inquisitor, this is my dear Bastien's sister, Grand Cleric Marceline, and his son, Duke Laurent of the Council of Heralds.
Madame de Fer has told us what great trials you faced, trying to save my poor brother's life.
Ah, yes.
The Maker called my father to his side. It was valiant of you to champion him in his final hours.
Wish I'd done more.
If only I'd been able to save Bastien.
The Circle of Magi told Bastien many years ago that his illness was incurable. It was simply his time.
Would you mind waiting for me in the chapel, my dears? The Inquisitor and I have business to discuss.
It has been our very great pleasure, Herald.
He sounds like a character from Metro there. Almost like a Russian
you've
twang
met
to
the
his
family
accent.
now, and made a good impression in spite of yourself. Well done.
You spoke highly of me?
Wait, you talked them into supporting the Inquisition.
Of course I did, my dear. Properly worded, the righteous cause of the Inquisition can be used to great effect with my Bastien's deeply pious relations. With Bastien's loss, I have connections to the Council of Heralds and the highest levels of the Chantry, all thanks to you.
Things worked out then.
Well, at least everything's worked out for you in the end.
So it has, and well arranged, if I do say so myself. Well, I can't keep Marceline and Laurent waiting. Thank you so much for your cooperation, Inquisitor. I could never have done this without your help.
You're welcome, I suppose. Can I get anything else out of her? It's annoying that I'm going to have to wander all the way back up there now, but... No, not through there. I mean, more support for the Inquisition is always fantastic. Even though we are coming to the sort of conclusion of the quest against Corypheus, but... Every little helps, as they say.
Yes?
Anything else? I'm not gonna frickin' try and romance Vivienne now. I'm in a relationship. That's disgusting. How dare you even present that option to me? Atrocious behaviour, truly. Anyway, let's depart the main building. Let's go and speak to everybody else. So we need to speak to Iron Bull, Cassandra, Blackwall, Cullen. Iron Bull, Cassandra, Blackwall, Cullen, and Cole. I think that's everybody after that.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds.
Quite.
The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
Apparently, it's not an archdemon, is it? It's just Corypheus has transferred some of its power into the demon, and then if we kill the archdemon, Corypheus can't transmit his power into bodies anymore. So hopefully, that will do the job.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one.
This is true.
But he will come. You will get your chance.
I looked him in the eye and survived, but you know, that's a minor victory considering I did run away. Right, we'll fight together.
We'll face Corypheus together.
There is not another man I would be more proud to fight beside. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine.
Time has flown, hasn't it?
The man I love, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
I have plans, don't jinx it, you'll be divine, so long as we're together. So long as we're together.
I don't care what's next, as long as we're together.
And if I am named divine,
Then so be it. Yep.
Then you're divine.
it hasn't happened yet.
I've seen better animation for for that. That was just an awkward, like, sort of shuffling our heads against each other. Oh, that was sweet though. I understand. Oh, Cullen's just a bed, isn't he? So we might as well talk to him while we're here. I understand that if Cassandra is named Divine, it might obviously affect mine and hers relationship, but for the greater good, I think it's, you know, it needs to be done. I do think she is the best choice. I did regret it initially when I heard Liliana's ideals, and some of them are still good, but she sounds very, she sounds like she could be very authoritarian, Liliana. Wow. That was brutal.
Samson took everything from those Templars. He corrupted their souls, twisted them into everything they stood against, everything they would have hated.
I know the Red Templars fight for Corypheus, but I feel sorry for them.
They're barely human now. The Red Lyrium left Samson's mind unaltered. He knew what he was doing.
Well, Corypheus slowed his corruption down, didn't he? So.
A mercy? The man's a monster. I pray his information is useful. His life is good for little else.
No sympathy then?
You knew Samson. You don't feel even a little sympathy for him.
I may have once, but after what he's done, my sympathies lie with those he betrayed. They will extend no further. The Red Templars needed to be torn down. We've broken Corypheus' army. I might have known some of them. If my life had gone differently, I might have been one of them.
But you're not.
I ever wonder what
You're
would
here.
have happened if you had not been at the Conclave? If you'd never become the Inquisitor?
No way, you people need me.
Please. The Inquisition will be lost without me.
Then perhaps it's best not to consider the alternative.
My thoughts exactly.
I didn't mean for that to come across as cocky as what it actually did. That sounded very uncharacteristic of me.
Though all before me is shadow,
Oh,
yet
Cullen's
shall
back
the
again.
Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you.
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
You haven't lost your faith.
I'm glad you haven't lost your faith.
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. He must draw strength wherever.
I wonder if he'll actually attack Skyhold at some point, Corypheus. That's going to be a curious incident, especially considering how tough it is to get here. The offensive plan by him will be an interesting one to behold.
From moments like this, perhaps.
There are fewer of those lately.
There's time now.
Yeah, let's just take these moments when we can. Take these moments of peace and serenity. Oh, we can examine this. Bride of the Maker. Right, Mother Giselle, anything from you?
Reports of the events at the Temple of Mathar, Inquisitor. It sounds magnificent. I hope we can explore it fully once Corypheus is defeated.
I hope so.
The Temple of Mithal held knowledge safe for untold centuries. It would be tragic to lose it.
Yeah, half it collapsed, which is awkward.
The Maker made the elves, as he did all children of this world. Any knowledge preserved by ancient elves in that temple could help us understand him better. But of course, All that must wait until Corypheus himself is defeated. Was there anything else, Inquisitor?
That'll be it, I think.
Until next time.
So Morrigan's in this garden somewhere, but we're not gonna speak to her just yet. We still have other people to talk to, as of right now. Helen Vimal.
Today, I am glad that issue has been resolved.
Issue?
As you were.
What issue?
Of course, Inquisitor.
Well, if it's an issue, I'm going to assume that it's not an issue anymore. So I shan't worry myself too much about it. So I'm gonna go check on Cassandra and Cullen one more time, just in case if they've got anything else to speak to us about, which is perfectly possible. Cassandra's over there beating up her training dummies as per usual. I'm surprised they're not in tatters by now.
The sight of you warms the heart.
Oh.
That's enough for now.
We shall speak again soon.
Yeah, I don't think we need to spend any more time together and sort of brush noses with one another.
Going well, I hope?
You alright, Harding? What's new?
What's been going on?
Sister Liliana glanced at me today. I think she's gonna have me killed.
I should go.
That's a funny idea. Manev,
So busy. Thank you for that.
you're welcome. So many people. You know, it's nice to see like the amount of people we've gotten to Skyhold from all the different locales. You know, it's nice to see them all in one location together. Right. So, Cullen, anything else?
I do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold.
I mean, it's.
Corypheus may not be able to travel through it, but what if something else can?
I trust Morrigan with it. Yeah.
I think Morrigan would keep it here if that were true.
Yes, Morrigan said as much when I asked her.
Oh?
She said I was unreasonable, then offered to explain how the Illuvian works using words with less than 4 syllables. The Circle had a library. I'm fairly well read.
Right.
I'm not unreasonable.
He sounds so annoyed. He sounds extremely bitter about it.
I have other matters to attend.
To be fair, Morrigan always used to obviously despise Alistair, and Alistair and Cullen have a lot of similar sort of properties, don't they? So maybe it's the similar kind of the old banter coming out, you know. Oh, Fairbanks, hello.
Just handed some intelligence to the spy master.
Good. I completely forgot that Fairbanks was here, to be honest with you. Okay, so we need to go and speak to the people in the... Oh, Sarah's one of the other ones we need to speak to, isn't it? I forgot about Sarah. Again, I try to forget about certain people. Nah, she's not that bad. She's just a little bit annoying at times. Right, Krem, anything?
Most of the charges are still at the Temple of Mythal. I'm Mr. Crazy Fine.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, the Battle of the Temple of Mythal was certainly a chaotic one. Right, Bull... There we go.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first?
Iron Bull's like, I'm excited.
Easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
Thanks for your help.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
Thank you.
Good to see you, boss.
Nothing else from him. That's fine.
Nice talking with you, boss.
So we need to speak to Sarah and Cole now. Okay. Sarah's over here, isn't she? Yes, in a little hidey corner. Another cutscene? Oh.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, no I'm not. It's just the funniest, isn't it? That creaky old Abelas in Mythal saying the elves weren't destroyed by Tevinter.
A painful admission for him.
An admission that did not come easy.
Of course it didn't. Because that's elfy elves thing. Being the sore losers of history. I never hear the end of it. Like being sad makes them better than me. Turns out they're not victims. They're the same as everyone else. Arseholes. Plus, a big old temple full of demon-worshipping lies. Grand, that.
You seem pretty certain. You don't believe anything from Mythal.
Of course not. What, I should believe all that stuff? Because elves? I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
Well, even some is true.
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw...
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird? If that's all it takes, Carifi's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. You're not even an elf. Why are you being so damned elfy? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
But it's important. Yeah.
People need to understand what this could mean.
No, they don't. 1,000 miles away, all they'll hear is you won. They won't care what you mutter to yourself. And neither do I. So there you go.
I really don't like her. She's... Oh,
Hey, it's you again.
Am I correct in thinking that she is the only person in the whole party
Go on.
that you can just dismiss? I think that's probably telling from Bioware as to her attitude. Oh dear me. Right, Cole. What's new with you, Cole?
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
It should be.
It's hard for any of us to make sense of. Corypheus is using ancient magic.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not...
Makes you wonder how many times he has died.
The real Cole.
You did all you could.
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
It gnawed at me, hooks in the hollows, pain of not knowing, like the knot in his belly. But that is a hurt, and hurts can heal. I can heal. Forget.
Cole?
What? Who did you just...
Are you?
You may still use that name, if you like. I am here to help you.
Did Cole just make... What? That was weird. Did Cole just... Did Cole just make himself forget things, or am I being bonkers there? I don't know. Not sure what just occurred.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
Right. Well, I think that's everybody, is it? Not all Blackwall. Almost forgot about Blackwall. Again, someone else who's relatively easy to forget about. No offense to him. I think he's more interesting with the Tom Rainier story, but still not my favorite person in the world. But let's go and chat to him before we do anything else. Because I think after this, I think we're pretty much done with everybody, and I think we're just gonna have to press on with the main story again. I think.
Corypheus is able to possess Grey Wardens, or so I hear. Perhaps it's a good thing I'm not a real Warden.
It's a blessing. Warden or not, I'd hate to be on the other side of your blade.
Going up against a Darkspawn, and the last thing you want is a Grey Warden. Funny how these things happen.
Very true.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Right, well I think on that note guys, we are going to end this episode here, so thank you very much for watching. I do hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe and share. Next episode we shall probably press on and go and speak to Morrigan and see how that develops. So thank you for once again, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Thanks again, guys. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.